Hey, I dare say you're loved. I'm taking a risk by saying that. I hope you feel the love because it's me. Yeah, tukio ama tuko riadha. Tukio la riadha, that sounds okay. I mean, tukio la riadha will be equivalent to the event of athletics. I like playing with words. What do you think? Anyway, it's me, Tuko Riadha, episode number 66. Where were you in 1966? Nobody thought about you, but you're here now. The year of 2024 is a happy Monday, a good day here in lovely, lovely, man. The weather is changing for. I got washed down yesterday doing a game, a very interesting adult game in football. Don't call it soccer, man. You're gonna be thrown out. The world of football does not like when people call it soccer. And the world of American football doesn't like when you call it football. Who owns football? Who owns who has the rights to the word or to the noun? Is it a noun? Okay, don't get excited about my noun of football. Anyway, it was great yesterday. I had a good one, very intense. These are adults. You're looking at maybe 25 or maybe 30 or beyond. It can be very interesting in the rain. You're soaking wet. You're running around, hearing grown ass men acting like they have bodies of men or grown ups, but their actions sometimes. That's why we are referees, man. You see everything on the field. You will always wonder who is a kid and who is not when you're officiating these games. But that's our job, and it's a very sometimes we the referees get the brunt of abuse. Trust me, the world doesn't love the referee. You can watch a kind of sports. They are the ones carrying the dirty diaper bag. They are the ones they are being hazed, lynched, and all kind of stuff. It's made me really appreciate being tough skinned. But sometimes I can come home feeling the wounds of having made a tough call. Yesterday I had to give a red card. And you give a red card, sends a message. You're a bloody bad boy. No, they're not bad boys. They need just to go and evaluate why they want to play the game. They are not bad. They're just idiots. Anyway, reporting here again on to Korea. Let's go back to this sport that I love. Let me give you a caveat just for today. Barnabas Korir, the athletics face for, she's the face of athletics, Barnabas Korir. I've talked about him a little bit. I'm disappointed to hear that now you have to itemize and call the Athletic Association in Kenya, which is the protective organization that all the athletes fall under. Now you have to call them if you are bringing athletic bra and you're going abroad and then you bought an athletic bra, you have to make sure you bring your athletic bra, your shoes receipt. You have to bring all these things so that you can go to the airport. Hopefully, people are going to say these are really yours and you are going to use them for your own good. You have to explain at the airport in Kenya. Jkia, the pride of Kenya, all athletes now have to declare. They're not the only ones. Apparently, right now in Kenya, you have to make sure you have your receipt, you have everything that says you bought these things, check, 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 and maybe they show that you are taxed where you're coming from, and so you don't get to be taxed in Kenya. Here in Oregon, when you buy something, it's tax free. They don't when you buy something, they don't add your taxes into the item you bought. So you don't see that bam bam bam, then you see the taxes. What you get, the price is what you pay for. So for me, I'm wondering how that will look at the airport. You're seeing a man who might not be stopping in Kenya soon until things are clear on the ground. So Kenyans and athletes having to go through that environment is a problem because really what you are telling the world is that don't come here. And when people don't travel to a country, the country is shunned and the country doesn't grow. There's nothing going on. I don't think it's a good day because I think when I'm reporting this kind of sad too because when you think about it, when I think the issue comes when um, I think Jocelyn Chepkoskei coming from us I talked about and then she was in the news having to call Barnabas Korir, the head of athletics in Kenya. Hey, come and bail me out. I'm stuck at the airport. They want to take all my shoes. They want to take all my gear that I got when I was in doing marathon. Can you imagine the hassle? These guys are tired. They represented Kenya abroad. They've earned money. They've been taxed in America. I think it's like 30% when you win a race. They don't give you 100,000. They'll take a chunk out of it before they give you the whole thing. People don't know that the prize money the athletes win abroad is taxable within that country. They tax it. So if it's $200,000 you won for Boston, Chicago, the government, the American government will take their taxes. You don't just take the whole thing to Kenya. So for these athletes, when they get to the airport, they've been doing a good job, they are tired, they've been traveling. To go through that rigorous, extortion-like, unpredictable, uncertain phase of the airport, to declare this, to be checked, to be everything is unpacked, so that the Kenyan and whatever those people, the KRA, will have to go through every item. When can we just make it easier for people to come and spend in the country and live peacefully? Why are people being harassed at the airport? Why? I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's so bizarre. It's almost like it's like Matatus and Kenyan police. You don't even know what they want. So they stop you. You have no idea what the police wants. They'll just go around trying to look for something. And they come here, they say, oh, can I see your driver's license? I think I was subjected to this. And it's very confusing. It's very, you become restless. You are very, you feel unsafe. You feel uncertain. And because you don't know what they're going to stick on you. At the end of the day, there's nothing really they want. They just stopped you. You're a victim of being stopped. And sometimes, really, some of us who've driven in Kenya, we like, you know what, the police, I'm not stopping because it's harassment, extortion, scam, intimidation. And here, again, we go to the airport I'm talking about. Can you imagine visitors? I remember last time I was there, visitors are annoyed, irritated, asking, why did you even come here? And this regime doesn't get it. People are tired of being intruded. People want to just live their lives. They want to travel. People are not bringing things to Kenya. If it's illegal, yes, expose those. I get it. But peaceful travelers, athletes who've gone abroad, gotten some shoes from Adidas, Nike, Puma, Reebok, Asics, they're coming home. Barnabas Korir and your leadership in athletics, why do you have to subject ambassadors, people who bring money to the country to spend within their locals, build houses, buy cars? Why do they have to be needy? Why do they have to go through these filters of almost, I know it's corrupt, it's not legit, you don't even know what they are looking for? They just have the power because they are the gatekeepers right now. To me, it's problematic. I have to let that out because Jocelyn is right. She's not the only one. I think most people attest. People in diaspora are even asking somebody like me, why should I come to Kenya anyway to be subjected to this? Why? Why is it that even if I have to come, maybe I was going to bring maybe some, I don't know what, to maybe help somebody. Maybe a young person in the rural area that needs some help. Maybe a woman needs some menstrual items. and I'm bringing those and I'm going to give them free. I bought them. I was going to give them free. Why do you always think I'm going to sell them? I don't think most of these athletes want to sell anything. People cannot afford what we bring. These are gifts. These are things we are coming to give people. These are gifts. If you're going to go there and say we are going to tax and extort money from these items, you are pretty much telling people not to visit Kenya in particular. A very sad state of affairs for me. But hey, don't give up. Let me tell you why. There's a soldier, there's a warrior that is risen in Kenya. There's a great warrior who is trying to reclaim the pride of Kenya, the event, the discipline of Kuruka Viunzi. Steeplechase has been taken by a Moroccan. And there's a Kenyan who has declared war. I like this guy. He says the Moroccan, the people from Marrakesh, Rabat, those sides of Polisario. You know Polisario, back those sides of, there's a war that was between Morocco and I think it was a state that was going to, they were seeking autonomy. So there was a war back in the days, and I think the army was not the army of Polisario. I remember those days, man. Those wars were bloody. Anyway, Morocco. What do you, the Moroccan, the Olympiad, Soufiane El Bakali, the reigning champion of Olympics, has really been a thorn in the Kenyan side for a long time now. Like the way Ethiopians have been a thorn in Kenyans in middle distance and distance in particular. But here comes a true warrior, a prophet. I like this guy. He's a legit. He won the Diamond League. If you can guess why I call him a prophet. Here comes Prophet Amos Serem. Amos Serem says that he's eager to reclaim Kenya's steeplechase dominance in 2025, with the main goal is to impress the world in Tokyo, Japan during the World Championship. So it's like, listen, Morocco, you've had a good run since 2020 when El Bakali took over the reign in steeplechase. Now is our time to reclaim it back. And Amos Serem has put down the gauntlet. It's enough, it's enough. This thing is going back home. We are reclaiming the pride of our country. Give us back our crown, El Bakali. Hands down, I declare war. I declare ownership. Amos Serem, I say that, listen, no more. From the north, we are moving a little bit south. We are going the east. We are going from Marrakesh to Nairobi. Hopefully Nairobi airport clears Amos Serem, because the dude is like, listen, we are tired of playing second or even third or even fourth in steeplechase. I like when people declare war and they follow through. I wish him well. Amos Serem is like, no, no, no. Steeplechase is coming home to Kenya because Prophet Amos Serem has said, yes, I'm going to bring it back. I'm looking forward to this guy doing it, man. Hopefully, he won't be harassed at the airport when he brings back the hardware that he just grabbed from El Bakali, because you don't know, Amos, or you're gonna. Hopefully, they clear the airport just for steeplechase. This has been an episode of What Might Have Happened was episode 66, man. 2 years before JFK Kennedy was assassinated. And by the way, somebody was and is. Ciao, my friend. Enjoy good tidings in your neighborhood. Okay? Don't let it happen again.